There is something scary going on in the Bay Area, and I'm not talking about the Oakland Athletics' current record of 59 wins and 102 losses. I shouldn't even be saying that because I'm an Angels fan. I feel you guys. I live a sad life, but it's actually more serious than that. There has been a serial killer on the loose, with the majority of the killings happening in Stockton, California. As of right now, this man is responsible for 6 shootings in the city of Stockton, 5 resulting in the deaths of 5 males. The survivor was a female. This man is also connected to a murder that took place in Oakland last year in April. I'm most certain that this serial killer probably has more victims. The police or the authorities probably just haven't been able to connect the dots. The reason I say this is because the majority of his victims are homeless, and maybe they didn't really have anybody that would notice that they disappeared. You know, as ugly as that sounds, it's true. All of his attacks occur when it's dark out, usually really late or early morning. I personally think that this serial killer targets vulnerable people, such as homeless people. I also think that he kind of plans them, given the fact that most locations in which these murders occurred, there isn't any cameras. Although there is video footage of him walking, but you don't really see any distinct features, because he's all, dressed up, all covered up. He does have like a distinctive walk. I think that's something that should be noted for. Sounds kind of ridiculous, but even the smallest details matter. Some key takeaways from this is that he does attack when it's dark out. His times range from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. The majority of his victims are homeless or just vulnerable, in a vulnerable state. This guy probably seems like a regular person during the day, since all of his attacks happen at night. You never know, this guy probably has like a regular 9 to 5. Maybe you work alongside this person. As of right now, there is a $95,000 reward on any information about this person. Now, it's not 100% sure that this is the serial killer in this video. He's just a person of interest. The reason that he is a person of interest is because they, I guess, have other footage of this man, and he's always been in the same location as the other attacks or around that area, so it's just matching up. Should you be worried? What should you do? I say, if you want to catch this person before he catches you, invest in some security cameras and invest in a firearm, honestly. Get that license. I'm all for weapons. I'm all for guns if it means protecting your family from situations like this, or even from just evil people, honestly. There's this bad stigma with the guns, and I understand, but if managed correctly and done the right way, I think it could work. Now, serial killers are nothing new to the state of California and the United States in general. The FBI states that there are currently 150 to 2,000 active serial killers in the United States. I think that the city of Stockton or NorCal, if they don't have these already, should instill what we have down here in Southern California, and these are these really useful police poles. I don't know the actual name, but they could be very helpful in situations like this if they're put in the public, especially since the majority of the victims are homeless. They're outside, easy access poles. What they are is just this pole at the top. They have this camera, and it just records the surrounding areas. And I believe there's also a button on them, and if you press it, the police report to that pole, and they'll assist you with whatever you need. It's basically like an emergency pole, I guess you can say. Anyone with information is asked to call the police at 209-937-8167 or Stockton Crime Stoppers at 209-946-0600. As always, be safe, lock them windows up, and always be aware of your surroundings. Always be on the lookout, and thank you for watching. Alright guys, I have a question for you. Do you guys think that they should continue making like serial killer shows, kind of like glorifying what they did in a sense? Like, do you think that's cool? Do you think it motivates crazy people to do them? And yeah, that's the question for y'all. Peace out, man.